as I'm going to introduce to our conversation another farmer, Richard Burrell, also out of the Garden Parish of St. Anne. Mr. Burrell, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Well, good morning at first. Morning to all the listeners. I'm good so far. Yeah,
Good, good,
yeah,
good
man.
to have you on with us. Now,
Yeah.
remind us what your main crops are.
All right, my main crops right now, Irish potato, cabbage, melon. Yeah, and in between, we plant some tomato, salad and tomato. But for right now,
Very good.
yeah.
That's a good mix. I hear starch. I hear, of course, the vegetables and fruits all the way up
All the
in there.
way.
So that is good. But your focus now, or focus this morning, is on the Irish potatoes. So tell me what you have been using on those Irish potatoes from the Caribbean Chemicals set of products.
Product. All right. At first, when you just plant out, yeah, I use the 8 15 15. We look about stand
Hmm.
sulfate and I sulfate. Yes, this is a liquor of that mixture. That is the first fertilizer. Rate. And we after my plant now and growing, molding, we use triple 15. When you're molding it, we use triple 15. And during spray time now, we use me look bio 20, me look bio 20, me 45, Calmax B, and them thing there. But you see, once you get the guide, once you follow them care guide, what they give you, you can't go wrong. Because that's what I'm proud about this company with. Them put you up on a direct schedule. Them give you a care guide, and once you follow them care
Hmm.
guide, you cannot go wrong. And anything in
Well,
between
tell
that,
us tell us, Mr. Burrell, what is your experience using the Irish Potato Guide? Because as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating.
it is eating. All right. I plant most of my potato on irrigation, So at first, all right. For instance, then, and you know what I'm proud about before we go no further. You see, using these chemical, I get less rejection. That's it. My main thing. First, we used to get a lot of rejection. Now we get some proper solid potato. Less crack, less this, and my potato them. The farmer them really goes out for my potato. I serve it stay long up on the stall, harder to spoil. Everything good about it. About
Good.
Caribbean chemical product. I would all of my farmer friend them introduce them to it. Even though some of them up Kelly's Clarendon cannot get some of this product because the thing set. Them have to get to, but me I try to push it. But at first now I'll get back to this now. In the care guide protect. All right. You see the first call it say one bag of potato. You plant a bag of potato. We used to get at least say four bags for a bag. No two don't know if I the Jeep line or what else. But I'm getting at least 8 and a good solid potato, 8 bag to a bag from a bag right now. So that's massive and that's very good for me. Yeah, man, it really helps. And in between that, yeah, it list goes on. Follow the care guide, you can't wrong. You can't wrong. And as I tell you, I'm really proud of less rejection. Because once you get less rejection and get a proper growth, you know that's better for farmers. That's what farmers
So
go for because
hold on. So let me get this straight, Mr. Burrell. We're talking 100% increase in your
100
yield. Is that what you're
in
saying?
yes, definitely. Definitely.
Wow.
And mean and not talking about wastes. Good solid
Yes.
potato you can sell. You know, have no rope of rejection. Again, that's what I'm proud about these chemicals. Less rejection. The farmers, the higgler them really goes out and give me the credit. Because right now we kind of a little bit late this year. And all farmers calling me from where because of this my potato them want. Every year them go. Since I use this product, because they said this year maybe third year now. Since Louis introduced me to this product, Caribbean Chemical, this company. And I'm telling you, this company is really for farmers. They will cater for
All right.
farmers. This is a lifeline to farmers. I'm telling you that. I'm
All right,
used to in every
hold on for me, Mister. Hold on for me, Mr. Borrell. I'm going to have to take my break. I'm past it, but when I come back, I want to talk to you a little bit about the CCJ guide, and then I'll pick up with the gentleman from Caribbean Chemicals after that. We're rounding out our conversation now with a team from Caribbean Chemicals. We have with us Nikhil Dadzi, Market Development Agronomist out of the Southeast region, and Rohan Lewis, Market Development Agronomist out of the Northeast region. But before we get back to them, I want to complete my conversation with Mr. Richard Burrell, and he has been talking to us about the use of the CCJ products on his cabbage, tomato, Irish potatoes, and watermelon. Of course, our focus this morning is on Irish potatoes. and he has used the number of the products, the Elixir, the Omex, Calmax B, Fortify, Mancozeb, and he is talking about 100% increase in yield. And so I would imagine then, Mr. Burrell, that you are singing not only the praises of Caribbean Chemicals and these products, but you're telling other farmers to use the guide as well.
Yes, man. I have to. I couldn't just keep it to myself. This. Remember, farmers, what we spend our money, we spend if we get something, and we have a lot of, because we have a group,
Right.
We have a group, so we have to encourage them. I can't keep this to myself. This is the best thing has happened for me in farming. Since we come on board with Caribbean Chemical, them really,
Excellent.
really help. Them product is the bomb, is the boss in everything. Right now, this, as I was saying before, this is the lifeline of farmer to farming. Caribbean Chemical. First, it's like we just used to farm. Now, Caribbean Chemical make me feel like I'm a farmer now because I'm
Ah,
gaining. I'm gaining instead of losing in every department. First, I know we're talking about Irish right now. What do you have a big problem with me melon? I'm Mr. Lewis come and tell me something. All right now, I do encourage all them farmers sent to this way to go through all this melon problem. Get on board with Caribbean Chemical. Them have the solution. And it's there, and that's why I tell every one of my farmers. Every one of my farmers. Because sometimes they come and farm them say, Mr. Burrell, what is this? And what is, I'm sure them say, yeah, Caribbean Chemical, I'm show them the guide, I'm show them the guide, them follow it. Enough of them come on board right now and them tell me say, yeah, better yield, better everything. You understand? I mean right now, I don't start really reap. I don't start really Irish as yet. But you see through my field right now, me have to walk through my field right now and cover about Irish because them must come out of the dirt, them a pack. Then start pack. I know say me have go, yeah, me have to start go through it because me mold them already, the mold because me kind of go
yes.
set back this year. I kind of get like a setback this year through the chapter did break down, so me kind of get like a setback. But I'm telling you, what I'm seeing right now, I know me go hit the jackpot, man. Trust me, I
All
go hit the
right, sir.
jackpot.
Sounds good. And then when you do that, you come back and tell us more about it. But
Yes,
it's such a pleasure to have you on, Mr. Burrell. Thank you
yes,
very
man.
much for sharing your story. You're not just singing the
Okay.
praises of Caribbean Chemicals, but you're
Yes, man,
focused on
always, man.
putting
Big
in
up
the hard
Caribbean
work.
Chemical all the while, man. Caribbean Chemical is the boss. Good company.
All
Yeah, man. Thumbs up
all
for
right.
Caribbean Chemical. All right.